So this is our last class covering this theme of fusion-y type ideas, or taking tango into other dance styles or freestyle forms of dance. And today we decided to look at ballroom, and in particular the Viennese waltz and how it relates to the Vals. Mm-hmm. So trying to get waltz and Vals right as well.
Yeah, you had quite a lot of fun with that today.
So we did this for a number of reasons. One, because those two dances are linked and it gives you an interesting perspective across the two, especially since some people in ballroom tango, RDG tango, don't break any of the ballroom ideas. So hopefully this will change your mind. Obviously Strictly has it. Mm-hmm. There was a bit in Strictly about trying to compare the dances, which they didn't really cover very well. So hopefully this will do it in a different way, which will be more informative. So as I say, we're looking at the Viennese waltz, which is the oldest of the ballroom dances. It's very regimented. It came from the aristocracy of mainland Europe in the royal courts. And with most of the ballroom dances, the way that it's now taught, and mainly dance, especially if you do the competition or exams parts of the younger people, it's taught by learning sequences and basically being technically excellent on it, which is what you're judged on. There's obviously a social scene. So we're going to look at a bit of both of those as well. So Viennese waltz only has 6 steps, which are reverse turn, reverse flackle, natural flackle, and the 2 transition steps to get between natural and reverse. There's plenty of videos on YouTube which shows you how to do all those steps. So we're not going to go into that much detail to do them now. We looked mainly at the reverse turns, which are anti-clockwise turns. So we looked at the frame. So ballroom is danced in a frame where leaders stand upright, shoulders are comfortably back but down. We're in this frame, and in ballroom we move opposite feet at the same time, and we change weight. So if I step forward with my right foot, my follower has to step with the left, and vice versa. So there is not much options to play around with time in there, or for followers to take their own initiative, like there is with the Argentine tango. Normally in the ballroom dances we are close at the hip and we are separate at the body. The follower is leaning away, the leader is staying up. Head position for the follower is looking away. So that's something to bear in mind. With this sort of dance we do want to be close together because we do rotate around each other. So reverse turn, I step forward on my left, turn to my left, side step to the right. I then cross in front as the follower closes together, stepping back on my right, side to the left. Then as I close my feet together to convert the turn, the follower puts herself into the cross position. So crosses exist across both dances, so you can take that as a fusion point if you so wish. And also you can see a full turn is 360 degrees and takes 6 beats to get there. What we looked at was what happens if we try doing this step pattern in Argentine tango. So we're in close embrace, I'm stepping forward on my left, stepping across to the side. This is not unusual for tango. I'm then going to put myself into the cross position, and this is where we find things change. If I don't rotate myself too much, what actually happens is the follower will start being led across in front of me, in which case as I step out then I have to bring her around, or I could even take her into an ocho. So what we're not doing is just seeing what happens if we take some steps from the other dance and we try and apply them into tango and see what variations actually come out. What also could happen is if I put myself into this cross position and really over-rotate myself, my followers, because in tango she's following my chest, starts actually walking around me and taking more steps, and then I have to re-catch her up at some point and change out, and what we end up with is a cadena. So these are ideas of naturally existing vowels anyway, so there are interesting comparisons and how you can just add little spices to your vowels from the Viennese waltz and just see where they go from. We should also point out that in Viennese waltz, you're normally stepping on every beat. You're going 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Every one of those sub beats you are dancing on. In Vals, obviously, and
You don't have to.
you know, you can dance on all of them. You can dance on the main beats, so the slow beats, or the 2 and the 3 of the slow beats, or the 1 and the 2 of the slow beats, or the fast beats. So there's lots of variation which allows you to create those patterns. Obviously, you can do the same in the clockwise direction. We also looked at heroes. So we try not to teach heroes as this step pattern of the follower going around the leader, going forward side, back side, forward side continuously. We try and teach you to lead it so the leader can lead whichever step pattern they want, and the follower therefore has to follow it, so it's better for technique. In Viennese waltz, they have a move called the fleckel, which follows a very similar pattern. It's effectively a forward step in front, a side step, another forward step, a side step, and then a back step. So we can take that pattern and lead it in tango. So just use my normal hero. There's a side step, there's the forward, side, another forward, side, back. In Viennese waltz, though, the leader also does it. And because we don't have this idea of cross-system walking, the leader is taking the side step when the follower is taking the forward step across. So there's this side offset, which we could do in the tango with heroes anyway. So if I'm just doing my normal hero pattern, there's Alison taking the side step, so I take the forward step. As she takes a step across, I can take the side step. As she takes the side step, I can take my back step. So you can get the idea that we've got this variation, so we'll do this in tango anyway. Or we could be in sync with each other and do these patterns. So it's a very loose fusion, but it's an idea. Finally, if you want to be able to transition straight from tango to Viennese waltz, or the other way around, if you are doing a fleckel in your Viennese waltz hold, we're not going to get the footwork entirely right here, but I don't really mind, because what I'm doing is just going to relax the embrace relax the hold into an embrace as we change this, and then I'm going to come out in tango, so you can use that as a transition point. Or if you do a move in tango where you become open and the follower becomes separate, say something maybe like a thrown cross, so I send her away from me in the cross, I can lift the hand, adjust her way to go into the hold, and we're off. So that's a way of fusioning as well. Would be good for show dancing, probably not so good for the social side of things, but it's something to bear in mind. But that was sort of a brief overview of the class. There was lots of talking in the class, so lots of explaining of ideas. Anyway, as always, we want to thank you for watching. Thank you to all those who've subscribed recently. Thank you for those who liked our Facebook page. If you haven't done, please do so if you want. Please check out the links below for our other social media, our Teespring store, website. We have a newsletter. We hope you're keeping safe. It looks like there is light on the horizon to going back to physical classes, hopefully by mid next year with the vaccines. So please continue to keep yourself and your family safe, especially with Christmas coming up. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below. And you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.